It's a question for the Nigerian people through their representative, because lawyers are not the speakers, members of
You
House of
don't
Assembly.
think the Nigerian Bar Association can push that, as they are the custodians
You can even
of
push it more.
laws?
No, you can push it more because it's not a legal profession thing. It's a legislation.
Even if they see that it counteracts their profession?
It doesn't counteract our profession. Our profession is just to apply the law the way it is and to
Even
help
if
you
it's
to
an
understand your
illegal
law.
law that makes
But
mockery of the rule of law?
there's nothing called a legal law, because rule of law in Nigeria is a product of the Constitution. So the Constitution can even abolish Supreme Court. The Constitution can even abolish the legal profession. So the Constitution is superior to the legal profession. So the Constitution is a fundamental document. So what you need to do is that the representative you have National Assembly, the Senate and the House, 480 of them, and your 36 State House of Assembly, they can change the law today and say no one should be sworn in without having exhausted the litigation. The only danger lawyer can tell you is that you may run into what we call interregnum. So which means that you have to either shorten your litigation period. We have done it in the Constitution, for example. We say every litigation must end within 180 days. And every appeal must end within 60 days. So if you add 180 to 60, you get 240. So what this means is that if you want to make it work, you have to conduct your election a year ahead of the swearing in. So if you conduct your election a year before the swearing in, and you have 240 days for litigation, you will achieve that. It's very easy to achieve. You will now amend the constitution that says election must be conducted and announced 250 days before the expiry of the incumbency. Secondly, election petition must all finish within 240 days. That's simple as that. It's not that complicated.
All right.
That one.
On the 1999 Constitution.
No, 1999 Constitution and the sit down, stand up that Obasanjo was doing against the gods. What I can say is that the 1999
I wanted to say don't focus on Obasanjo, focus on the states having all the power and the citizen having
I wanted to answer your question as you asked them, then you can amend your question because you were discussing Obasanjo as well. First and foremost, the 1999 Constitution has a lot of contradictions in it. And those contradictions reflect the contradiction of Nigerian polity. For example, is he a federalist constitution? It's a federalist constitution where the Nigerian people don't trust the states to have police powers. So Nigerians don't want state police. They don't want state citizenship. They don't want any of those things, but they want federalism. They want a unified court system.